All right, good morning, everyone. So, I'm up this morning watching price action on pound dollar prior to PMI numbers coming out at 10 a.m. Right now, the time is 9:57. It's Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. And basically, what I'm looking at here now, um, let's see. Okay, so this level here, is H4 SIBI on a higher time frame on the weekly. We had a weekly sweep. We've been very bullish the last several weeks. We had a huge buy side sweep here on liquidity. And buy side. And as far as my target, I'm looking for us to get down ultimately into this weekly imbalance here. Um, and more near term, there's also a discount 4-hour BSC within this level, which is my draw on liquidity. So now going back down to the 4-hour. So we've already had a sweep, okay, or market structure shift, bearish, okay, and price action has been following a market maker sell model to get back into discount. The most recent imbalance that we have on the 4-hour time frame is this SIBI, and so there's a news event there. Let's go back. Okay, so we had a huge run there higher, and I'm just waiting for news to confirm my bias. I may have to get in on a 1 minute um, inefficiency. This price action is very volatile. See if we can get in here. Put my stop loss up here. That's 143. So we're looking at 13-point stop. So we'll go here. 65 divided by 13. So 5. I'm comfortable with that. And this level here, this inefficiency, I'm looking for that to invert. It's old buy side imbalance. I'll go short within this level here. I'll make it gray, but I'm expecting it to act as resistance. Price to move lower away from it. We also have a volume imbalance here. So let's see if we can get our move back up into this level. And there we go. I'll sell here. And I'll also sell on this account as well. 0.5 lots. And I'll sell here, right there. All right. So I didn't get the best price point. I wanted to get up in there and sell. Um, but this trade locker, I didn't put in one click trading. I have to confirm things, so it makes things take a little longer. So here, actually a lot of risk. Put my stop loss in place now. I'm going to set my TPs. So we got some medium impact news coming out in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, 3 minutes 40 seconds. All right. Price moving in our direction nicely now. So I'll mark off sell side liquidity near term. It's actually right here. So I'm looking for price to run through that. Take out these lows. We get a push down here. I may just pull a piece off once we get our run below here. And then add back if we get a nice Sibby in here somewhere. And add back more then. But I'll take a piece off once we get our run below here. And we're getting our run now. Let's see how price action runs through that low. So I got a 0.5 on. I'm gonna take off 80% once we get a nice push below here. Maybe I'll pull off more. We'll see. I'll do 0.3 right there. I'm gonna take my partial. We'll see how price action behaves here. I may just let it run. I definitely don't want it to come all the way back up here. So see if we leave an imbalance here. I like to see that. I like to see some speed below this low. I don't want to see that close in. This imbalance here. I like to see a huge displacement. Price to just accelerate quickly below these lows. I like that we left this imbalance up here. I usually like to take, yeah, so like right here is where I normally pull some off. I'll let it get down a little lower and go ahead and close some off. But I like that it left that gap there. I may just let it run. Yeah, either break even or nothing at this point. So move this down here. If it comes all the way back up there, then I don't want to really be in it anymore then. And I'll do the same thing on this account. Move stops to break even. And I'll take a partial here. Think about taking one. See how we behave. Take 3 off, yeah. I don't want to get through another retracement. I'll confirm that. Partials always pay. All right. So had partial close on both of those positions. Now it's a risk-free trade at this point. Great position to be in. And the reason why I partially closed there is because we do have a 4-hour buy side imbalance, sell side efficiency here. And we have another one down here as well. I do think we're going to get down here, though. I don't think we'll have any trouble with it, but I always just like to take what I can get, being that this is my first trade of the week. Go ahead and get up, be positive for the week, and you know, I have a 1/4% risk to play with now. So closed. It may not be a quarter. Let's see how much that was that closed off. Yeah, so not quite. It's $44. And there we go. That's target. It's nice. So that's it for this morning. So just to go over the trade breakdown again here. So I've been bullish on pound dollar for the past couple of weeks. We just took out, well, we didn't just take out, but a couple of weeks ago, we took out a key weekly buy side level, and we left a lot of imbalance down here, this weekly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And so I was expecting a retracement. This BISI here is my target. Okay. And so for time frame alignment purposes, once I see a weekly buy side sweep, I like to see a 4 hour displacement bearish. So now dropping down to the 4 hour. So we got that here. Right here. So this is our signal here that order flow has switched bearish. And I could label that. It's a 4 hour market structure shift, or H4 negative MSS. We came back up into about 50% of that level. We have an implied fair value gap here on the 4 hour. So that premium array was used to send price lower. Came back up, retraced again. It's not really clear here on the 4 hour. I mean, you could count that as an implied fair value gap. But usually once price comes up to this level, I drop down to the 15, get a position in short there, go lower. Okay. Now all of this reset in essence. I mean, this is a market maker sell model. So thinking about it in those lens on a 4 hour basis, a 4 hour market structure shift, low risk sell, second stage distribution short here, which left an H4 sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Now, once we reach this level here, we should see price move aggressively away from it. We can see how price action wicked around in this area, this 4 hour at Civi. So this proved to me this morning that that was a premium level and that price was most likely going to be sent lower. So from the 4 hour, for time frame alignment purposes, I dropped down to the 15. So I was watching price action to see how it behaved this morning within this H4 sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. And here, okay, it's where we had an SMT or a smart money divergence, okay, with Euro US dollar. So basically, what happened here? So this is a key high. It was the London session high, and right here on GU, we swept London's high. On EU, we did not. And then I just liked how price action here for pound, it swept inside of that H4 Civi that I was monitoring. So normally I would lean to the weaker asset, but in this case, I just like price action more on pound dollar. So once we got here, 15-minute, this low is the low I was watching for a sweep. It's kind of shallow there, but it's still a market structure shift. So instead of using the 15, I actually used a 3-minute level, because if price is going to displace lower on a 15-minute basis below this low, on the 3-minute time frame, there should be an imbalance left somewhere. Okay. And we had one here. So I'll zoom into that. 3-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, or a fair value gap. I didn't get in short there because we also had a news event, high impact news event coming up at 9:45. And then there was another high impact news event that came out at 10. So I was waiting for both of those news events to come out to confirm my bearish bias. Okay. So then we had another displacement. Okay. After news came out at 9:45, left this fair value gap here. Wick. This huge wick did the damage, but the body, okay, and I'll draw this out here. It's another 3-minute inefficiency. That's a 3-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So when news came out at 10, this candle right here, instead of watching the 3-minute, I dropped down one more time frame, okay, to see if I can get in on a 1-minute inefficiency. Okay, so the same premise was in play, that we're going lower. And since I was expecting a 15-minute market structure shift, let's go back to the 15. This low here was taken out, but I needed for news to continue to confirm my 15-minute market structure shift to take out London sell side liquidity, okay, and potentially dip down even lower, with the ultimate target here. It doesn't have to get all the way down here, obviously. I mean, this is just a draw. And then there's also a volume imbalance there. But this was the draw. A more immediate target could be this bullish order block or consequent encroachment of that wick. Okay. Now I'm expecting price to come down here. You could check a daily level as well for targeting purposes. We have a daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency here. When we get our range, I'm going to use the bodies here for Forex. From high to low, 50%. Okay. Lands us right here. So here or here, low hanging fruit would be here. This is a daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Low hanging fruit would be right there, just above 50%, with the target being somewhere in discount of this range. Okay. Even though it doesn't have to get down that low. I didn't need that much. All I was shooting for was 1 or 2. And I got it. I took my partial though. I did do that. First trade of the week, I like to take my partials early, go ahead and be positive, and then just let the rest run to 1 or 2. Now, I could have let more run. I will say that I could have let a lot more run, but I like to get in and get out early. I'm still keeping my risk low. to crawl out of this drawdown. Okay. So I'm not taking big risk here. I just want to crawl my way out of drawdown. All right. I don't need to run out of it. If I try to run out of drawdown, you dig yourself a hole faster that way. So slowly crawling out of it. And so going back into price action here and what I was watching this morning after the 10 a.m. news event came out. So at 10 a.m., right here on this candle, we can see where price first gap lower, shot up higher, to draw in buyers trying to buy on a breakout, and then price swept down lower. Remember, all within this, I'm bearish. So this move here going up didn't scare me. And news confirmed my bias once it wicked and closed right here. Once that happened, my eye shot to the first imbalance that I could find on the 1 minute time frame, which was this old buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, which should act as an inversion fair value gap, which it did. We can see here where price was wicking within that area, and then price left it, ran through London sell side liquidity, and now it's been continuing lower ever since then. It looks like we may get a retracement here now, but only time will tell. But that's it. Um, that's the trade idea. Everything panned out nicely. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you've watched this video, you'll be seeing this post recording. But again, this was me getting into the market live, and my thought process and the things I think about when getting in and out of a trade, and what I'm thinking about as far as ideas go, and also how I manage my position. Okay, so this will be a recurring thing. I'll continue to post, and you'll see all the trades that I take on these two accounts now. So that'll be it. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.